Hello everyone, I'm Rec5.
And I am Sandman 99.
And welcome back to Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, and off camera after the last episode, I did a whole bunch of stuff. I basically scrapped the island right down, because obviously the scrapping robot does not know every scrappable item, so I spent about 3 hours just...
Down to dirt and sand.
Down to dirt and sand. And there's Kate walking into the wall over there, over and over. And I also went to Vault 88, and I cleared out Vault 88 and got it started. I did that off camera, just because I wanted the some of the goodies that you get from that, like the slot machines and things like that. And so now we have a large... open area, and guess what? Remember that barge with all the shipping containers on it?
Yeah, yep.
Well, I scrapped all the shipping containers, and then I turned the barge. And, you know, like, I'd be welcome to take suggestions from you, but I was thinking that because this barge is a nice flat surface, we could use it for something.
Yeah, we could build a Khrushchevka on it.
Yeah, or I was thinking maybe a mall or something.
Yeah,
maybe?
you know what?
You know?
Sure. Much more American suggestion.
Yeah. And
How
I
out of
also,
character for the Central Planning Committee that is the general.
Yeah, I also completely and totally demolished this house, like this ruined house that was here, because I looked at it and I, you know, tried doing a test fit to see if any of my building pieces would snap onto any of them. Looks like maybe I missed a piece there. Yeah. And there are no snap points, right? And that house was so ruined that basically, you know, like if I was going to make anything out of it, I might as well just start over, right?
Yep.
But I did keep the outbuildings because they're in decent shape. And I was thinking that we could make a nice, you know, dockside drinking establishment or something here, maybe.
Yeah, sure, what the hell.
And here would be the workshop, like where we put the workbenches and stuff, because there's already a couple of workbenches here, right? I guess I could scrap that tool rack thing too. That gives me a bit more wood. And of course we're going to be doing most of our construction with concrete, because even though there was quite a bit of lumber salvaged from the island here,
It's nowhere near enough.
it's nowhere near enough, no. And what I also did is I laid out, I did a little bit of surveying, and I was thinking that we would go this way with the shooting range this time around. The last time we sort of went between that high hill and that high hill over there, right?
Yes, we did, yep.
But what I was thinking is that we could go from here, and I basically placed these power pylons kind of like survey stakes, I suppose, right? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you were using your legit real-life survey knowledge, which you actually have.
Yeah. And so now I can more or less, I mean, it's going to be a few seconds off, I guess, right? Which will probably translate out to, you know, like a few yards off straight through this little valley here. I wonder by the time you get to the other end, right?
Yep.
But, you know, it's close enough for government work.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I thought that, you know, because it's elevated at that end, then maybe we could, you know, like build the target wall at this end, and then gradually have the shooting range step upward as we go this way. Right? Remember how the old one had stepped levels, kind of?
Yep.
Yeah. And so, you know, I thought that we would go about it doing it that way.
All right.
And we better check what time it is here. Of course, I haven't finished building my house yet either. So, you know, we have a lot to do here.
Well, where shall we start?
Well, maybe we should build some housing for the settlers. And, you know, that way at least we can get this place started with people developing. Oh yeah, and I also went back to the castle and I built another robot there.
Yep.
So that I could get another supply line, so I've got more than one now connecting here. But yeah, I thought maybe, you know, since we do have some other related outbuildings and that kind of thing here, I thought maybe we could just, you know, kind of go for it and try and build something good here. And I can build 716 concrete walls. And how many barn walls can I build? Wow, okay. I guess I must have got a lot more wood out of the island here than I thought.
Apparently.
I've got 10,000 units of wood out of this. Wow. I wasn't really counting when I was scrapping, right? But I guess there were a lot of trees here. And of course, I kept the, you know, like the power line going to the little trailer doohickey there intact, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that kind of worked out too. But what I'm going to do probably is I'm going to build a separate power supply over here, and then eventually I'll connect this by, you know, power lines to the other one at some point. But for now, maybe we will. We'll build this one out of wood, since it appears that we have a lot of it, right? See, I figured that we build the shooting range across the island that way too, because then that way we don't have bullets whizzing over top of the houses and stuff like that either, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, safety first, right?
Hey, it was a tourist attraction.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I may have gotten just a little bit low on my start here.
Yeah, you might want to actually take those and put them on the other side. And then just have a shack step going up here.
I think.
Yeah. Put them on this side and then just have a shack step.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that instead. Sure. Okay.
Grab the other concrete pieces from the other side too, because you had a couple more that were sinking into the ground here. Like this one on right here.
Yeah.
And move it over there.
Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of,
And you got one more over there too.
Okay, is that into the ground there?
Yep.
I think it is. Okay,
That is for sure into the ground.
Little tiny gap there maybe, but...
Yeah, it's into the ground.
Yeah. This part's probably okay, actually.
Hey, you know what? Like, time travel into the future is good enough for government work, as we found out in the Dino Crisis thing that we've been doing. You know, government fucks everything up. They fuck it up so bad, they send people into the future.
Yeah.
And dinosaurs into the future, so, you know.
There.
No, you don't need a piece there.
Well, I was thinking I could use that for the doorway piece, right? But, okay. Fine.
You should put your doorway right on the far left end here.
Right here.
Yeah, right here, yeah. And then you just
right
have like a shack step or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. I think I'll probably build more than one residential unit here anyway, because it's not like we don't have lots of space, right?
Gonna build these as like luxury units too?
I don't know. I suppose I could, right? Let's explore that possibility, maybe. Okay, I gotta move that first because I have to put the steps on first, apparently. There.
The quirks of the building system.
Yeah, well, you know what I was thinking is... Yeah, let's do that. That would be pretty fancy. That would be pretty fancy. Right?
Extend it out and put steel beams down?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fancy?
Yeah, what the hell, why not? You might have to go short beam, long beam, though.
Have to go short first. Hey, look at that. I can put them in here.
Yeah, you can actually get them under the floor piece.
Yeah. Well, except on the edges, right?
Why should the afterlife be any different?
Okay. Looks like that one is... Could use another short piece on that.
Or you could just relocate that first short piece more to the side. So it goes on the side as well.
Oh, yeah.
There, problem solved.
There we go.
Saving materials.
Yep. Yeah, because we can only build 2,000 of these posts, right? So we need to be frugal about this.
Well, with the big projects that we've got planned, I think you'll be surprised how quickly we run out of resources.
Yeah, I might even have to expand the build limit on this place a couple of times. Right now, since I scrapped it right down to nothing, I basically have the size bar empty, right? But, yeah, now we can, you know what? Let's put the solid walls now at the back. This, right? Okay.
Building a room?
Yeah.
Building little rooms.
Well, yeah, like, you know, remember in the big metal dong there?
Oh yeah, you're gonna build the luxury apartments.
Yeah. Well, it was your idea. Whoops, I fell off the edge.
Although some of your walls are possibly wrongly oriented.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to get them facing all the right way, though, you know? Because they just don't want to snap that way sometimes. There, well.
Now they're uniform.
Yeah, except for the
end
one,
wall,
but that's
but,
an outside
you know.
wall, so that's okay. But the reason that I did that is because...
See, that's why they needed interior walls.
Yeah. Because I wanted to do this.
Windowing on the outside. And they're actual windows and not just broken shards of glass shit.
That's right. You have several different models of, I guess, windowed buildings. That being said, I could put, yeah, I could do this here too, right?
Oh, these people get windows?
These people get windows. Because they're paying a little bit more. They're paying a little bit extra, right? Windows are extra.
Well, you know what? It's a far cry from the, you have a one-room house and 3 doors in the closet.
Okay, we need doorways now. Yeah.
If I keep making jokes like that, people are going to think that I grew up in the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Some of these buildings that I build here don't look half bad because I grew up in, when I was very young at least, in mobile homes, which are otherwise known as trailers.
Okay.
Yeah. And then once I was all grown up and on my own, the first home that I owned was actually a trailer too. So, mainly because it was a fairly cheap thing to buy for a young guy you know, buying his first home kind of thing, right?
Well, and if you're living out by yourself, why spend an arm and a leg, right?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is have enough room for yourself, and I guess for you, your workout equipment, and...
Yeah, well, it was not bad. It had kind of like a extra little rec room kind of at the back.
Yep.
That opened off of a couple of, you know, like tiny little bedrooms that I guess you could say would have been kids' bedrooms.
Yeah, were you a single wide or a double wide?
Single. It was 14 by 70 though, so it was about a little bit over 900 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like ridiculously tiny or anything like that.
Still bigger than most apartments.
Yep. Then I had like one of those metal storage shed things out in the yard that I could put, you know, stuff in that wouldn't fit in my house, right?
Well, and you had a yard, which is another thing you don't get with an apartment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of apartment living myself.
Well,
I definitely prefer the whole trailer thing myself.
Yeah, I lived in an apartment once too. You know, and it wasn't bad. You know, like the neighbors were not overly noisy, and I was on the 3rd floor, and it was a reasonably well-built building too. So anyway, I think we'll leave this like this, and maybe what we'll do, instead of building like a whole bunch of skyscraper-y type buildings, we'll just keep them, you know, single-story kind of thing, right?
Yep.
And let's see what we can do here. We need,
Throw your gun turrets on top
we need
now, huh?
power.
Oh, this is gonna be your
first.
power generation area.
Yeah, and look at this. I can build Vault-Tec reactors. I could build a super Vault-Tec reactor that provides 500 power.
Well, I guess we're going laser turrets this time, huh?
Yeah. But I can only build 7 of these.
Better encase it in a room.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about this is that it comes with snap points, so I can actually build a wall around it.
Okay.
Right? So we just have to put it more or less square up here. Kind of, sort of, I guess.
And then you can wall it off without having to do any hack fuckery.
Yeah. We'll maybe move it toward here a bit. And then let's see what we can get for our, see here, structures, vault, atrium. I think there's some, just wall pieces, right? Somewhere in here, yeah.
Yeah, the atrium pieces are weird.
Yeah, well, all the vault pieces are weird. Actually, they're kind of. Maybe I need to move that right to the edge so that I got enough room there. So I'll probably have to put a floor tile down there too. Okay, that looks okay.
You could move over a little, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this thing is exactly
There.
the same size as a regular wooden floor tile or not. I guess they're pretty close.
Looks to be. It's
like
it's good
it's
enough.
like a 2x2 floor piece, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like they say, good enough for government work.
Yeah. Can I stack these? Yes, I can. Look at that, eh? Okay. Now we need to put a floor piece, a couple of floor tiles down as well, just to give us a little bit of
Walkway.
extra room here. Yeah. Now I'm not not sure if I can even,
There you go.
there we go, yeah. I think there's a door piece here too, like a doorway piece. Yeah,
Is that the right way or the wrong way?
I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't build with these things a great deal.
Yeah, you much prefer concrete.
Yeah. Well, also the snap points on these things are kind of goofy and you know, like,
Difficult to figure out.
yeah.
Although it does seem like you could build some pretty fantastic prefab structures if you could get used to them.
Yeah.
But you have a very simplistic block style of building design, and these don't really go very well with that kind of style.
No, not really. But, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right.
Now you just need to throw a roof on it.
Yeah, and figure out some way to get up there too. Okay, well, let's see if we've got any roof pieces for the atrium pieces.
Or a fancy staircase piece to get up there.
Yeah. Okay, it'll go there, but it doesn't want to go there.
Maybe you're just not high enough. Can't reach. I bet you that's it.
No, I can reach. It's just not snapping in there.
Jump.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe I needed this one, but apparently that's not going to work either. There must be some kind of a roof piece that I can put in there.
Hanging. Inner corner top. Inner corner. There you go. Oh, you had it. Nope. Oh, it's starting to snap on the outside.
Yeah, it wants to snap on the outside.
Huh. Well, maybe you could use that to get the roof started.
Oh, I know. Maybe
Oh, did we put all the walls backwards?
No, we'll take out this and this.
Sanguine lucidity.
There. See that? That's how it's done, I think.
Ah.
And then,
No way to mark the time. No reason to the rhyme.
right? We get rid of those two, and we can snap that one in there. Then we probably have to do the same thing over here, right?
Night is the darkness. Close your eyes. You're afraid of the flies.
There. And then one of those flat ceiling pieces will probably fit in between these now, right?
Probably try ceiling floor.
Now you see
Oh.
how it's gonna
Oh, come on.
You know, there might be another one of those fucking... What the fuck they're called, yeah.
Yeah, a side.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
the doorway, though.
Yeah, no, not the doorway, the window top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. There we go.
This is why this is not conducive to your block style of building.
That's right.
Although it might be more material efficient, who knows? We never did the math on it.
Nope.
We just never tend to use these.
Speaking of math, what time is it? Okay, it's 4 in the morning, so I just noticed that the sky's starting to get a little bit light out there. All right, so
waxy on the outside, soft on the inside.
I'm not really too sure what we can snap onto there either, right? That wants to go in the inside.
Hey, you were able to get one of those outer wall thingamajigs to snap on there, at one point.
Yeah,
Never see a clock away at sunrise no more.
Hey, would any of those, like, prefab things, are they any of them, like, ramps or anything?
yeah, well, That's why we look at supports. Right? The only problem is that one's too big.
Try the other one.
There.
Try the other one, the far end one. The last one?
This one?
Yeah, that's the other way.
Ugh.
Well, it wants to snap somewhere, but we can't see where it's snapping.
I think it wants to snap to the inside of the building, right?
Oh.
That's where it's trying to go. It's trying to go on the inside. Ooh, I had it on the outside out here. Okay, well. Ooh.
You know, maybe you should just use your good old fucking oh, what are the fuck are those things?
These.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Okay, we'll stick that on there and we'll see how that all works out.
It's the right
Looks
height.
like it'll work out.
You just got to give it the right orientation.
Okay, but I think I can trick it into doing that. Because I can do this kind of thing.
And then throw some handrails up there.
Oh, wait a minute. We need yeah, but then what we can do is we'll move this. How much room we got here? Okay, we'll move this over here. I can't reach. Ah.
Starts taking fall damage again. Dies while building. Believe it or not, man, construction is like the most injury-prone industry out there.
I know. I used to work in it. And I got hurt sometimes, too.
No shit!
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do this. Right? Kind of, sort of like that.
Double staircase.
And then we can just kind of fudge it in like that, right?
Doing a double staircase instead of in case some jackass settler gets in your way, huh?
Nope.
Oh,
Single
no.
staircase.
Just a single staircase.
Yeah.
And then handrails.
Yeah. Except I think right now we need to head back to the house.
So you don't crispy fry.
Yeah, because it's starting to get alarmingly light out there.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un is coming up over the, what the fuck is it called?
The
The sunrise, yeah, over the horizon. In the sunrise. If you ever seen the, Adventures of Kim Jong-un, quality entertainment
I think
for
I
everybody.
saw about 30 seconds of it and I suffered. I think I may have recovered, but I thought I had maybe suffered some brain damage from that.
I always show you the stupid shit and you never watch it. You can't take it.
Yeah. But anyway, we're safely tucked away in our concrete shell home. In your dream, you have married and have 2 children. You come downstairs one evening to find your family has been slaughtered. You inspect the bodies to find they were killed by a vampire. In a panic, you stand and notice your mouth is covered with blood. You did this in a frenzy. It was you. You awake in terror.
All this rest is making me tired.
I guess I better have a blood pack here. Oh, I just gained humanity again, too.
Takes blood pack, loses humanity.
Oh, I'm back up to 10.
Nice. That mean you can feast?
Well, I can have
So
a blood
where are we
pack
off to
anyway.
next?
Ooh, things are noisy. Let's see here. Okay, I'm safe to be out here again now.
Lucidity. There's no way to mark the time, no reason to the rhyme.
even at this distance, it's not drawing that in just yet.
Yep.
It is the darkness. Close your eyes. You're afraid of the flies.
Well, I guess we get to listen to your heartbeat now.
Yeah. Now I've lost humanity.
Ah, you might as well feed
I'm
up
back,
a couple levels anyways.
I'm back down to
9?
9 again. Yeah. Okay, well,
Fuck it, you're already on the downhill slide.
yeah.
And that gets rid of the heartbeat noise.
Okay, well, anyway, yeah.
Even the support's gotta be supported.
Stop it now.
Gonna have to jump to get that one in.
Well, or maybe I'll have to just go back up there again. See if we can stick it down there, here. Okay, we'll put it over here for a minute. We'll pull this out for a second. Okay, we'll pull that out for a second.
You're gonna have to stand on the separating wall here.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this figured out. Where's that extra post go now? I'm gonna have to
Look
probably...
up.
I'll move. I'll get down here now, and I'll just store that wall. Stick that on there, whether it wants to or not. And we'll put our building back together again here now.
Stop it now.
But oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
That is not the correct orientation.
You know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. I gotta figure out what I did with that other wall.
You have one sitting up top there.
Yeah, okay.
You have, like, several things sitting up top there.
Yeah, here we go. Alright.
Now you gotta figure out what you did with your, like, roof floor piece thing.
It's over here. Okay, now we'll probably have to do a similar operation for down here too. No doubt. I'm gonna go on there now. Oh.
Gotta pull the walls out now, too, again.
Yeah. Guess I should have just left them out, hey? Alright. What's going on here? There's a rock in front of me.
A scrappable rock.
Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna have to move every last piece that's there, right? Boy. There.
And this is why everybody uses steel beams. 'Cause when you use wood beams, they don't work.
I don't know whether you could have fudged the steel beams in for that or not either, though.
Well, at least you fixed the orientation on that wall.
Did I? It
You
was
did.
purely unintentional.
I know, because your floor pieces are completely not oriented the same way.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway. We got that figured out. And we can get up onto the roof of our wonderful thing here. Now we'll do a little bit of conduit magic here. Ooh, yeah, there. Yeah, there's this one. Right? Now, if I can just remember where that is. Over here.
Stop it! Stop it now!
Maybe I need to put a connector piece in there, because that might be just a little bit too short to poke all the way through the wall.
See, that's where the conduits make sense, with these thick-ass walls.
Yeah. Well, you can't normally do it this way either, because there's actually only one way in vanilla to go through a wall, and that's with these pieces.
Yep.
That barbed piece there with the connector on it will actually, in vanilla, it will actually clip through a wall.
Yep.
Right? Like they're made to do that, but it's only one piece, and I find that to be a little bit not flexible enough, right? Whereas this actually works pretty well. And now I've got power connection out to the roof where I have that other piece of conduit, right? Maybe we'll throw a couple of these in here too. You know, just so that we can put some lights in and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you can't have a pitch black reactor room.
Yeah. Maybe we'll throw some of these on here. I like these lights.
Stop it! Stop it now!
There, that will do.
You just needed some doors on that thing.
Yeah, well, I have to figure out what kind of doors it takes. Okay, there we go. Presto. Now we've got a settlement recruitment beacon. Very quiet for...
For a reactor?
Yeah. Okay, and in the meantime now... Maybe what we'll do is we'll start preparing for when our settlers arrive.
Stop it! Stop it now!
Now I guess we need a bunch of doors too, hey? Let's see if we can find doors for that, Oh look, doors. There's a door. I wonder if it'll work in that doorway. Peace. Hey, looks like it will. Yeah.
Like it was made.
Yeah, just like that. Okay. Yeah. Power. Need some more of these things.
Getting your gun turret hookups up or what?
Sort of. Yeah. I'm not sure how well gun turrets are going to sit on top of this thing, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, that one's too far away.
Yeah, just move it in slightly. It'll be fine.
Okay. And we want heavy laser turrets. Well, can't really fit something like that down there either, hey? Although we don't really need this one. We'll just store it. I wonder if these things have any top pieces like that.
Can you throw floors on top of them?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe I can throw floors on top of these just to smooth them out, right? Or not.
Maybe a specific type of floor?
I really don't know. Nothing there. Yeah. Oh well.
Fuck it with concrete.
I know what we'll do. We'll just do it this way. Right. Set you up on top of there. And I guess we'll do the same thing over here. We'll move this out of the way for temporarily here. Put this over here on top of that. We got no people yet. What's going on?
Maybe they didn't hear the signal.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's fine there. It's still connected.
Fuck.
Okay, close enough. Turrets, yeah. Okay, well, we got the basics taken care of for residential area anyway. Complete with defenses. And power. Oh, look at that. There's a water pump out here, too.
Yeah, the only thing you don't have is some, food. God, this water pump just pisses me off so much.
Yeah, really, eh? Gonna have a tantrum now. Well, actually, I was thinking I'd just put one of those really big industrial water purifiers out here, right? There's no people out here for me to harm anyways, so I guess I can just continue on here.
Rage building.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. I can scrap that big chunk of rock, too. Okay. We need to get our power down to there somehow or other. We'll do it this way. Right off the back of the building, okay? Just like that.
Wonder if that won't be too far.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's too far. Okay. There's more than one way to do this.
Yeah, you could take that thing all the way up there and then connect it and then drag it all the way down.
Yeah. And then it'll be connected whether it wants to be or not. I just don't care. There's no real reason for it not to work there. Except for it being finicky and, you know, because it's too far or something. Oh, look, more rock. So I didn't quite get everything, I guess, when I was, you know, doing the scrapping thing, but...
Oh, there's so much here. How could you possibly?
Oh yeah, this place is huge, right? Like I said, it took me hours. Okay, we've got water. And the nice thing about that is if we needed more water, I could just slap another one in right next to it and just connect it off of this pole.
Yep. So now you just need food and, I guess, more residential areas eventually.
Yep, eventually. Yeah, what do you think? Luxury condos on the barge.
Yeah, why not? However, I think we should take a halftime stretch.
Okay,
And we're back.
yes. And during the break, I started the construction on the shooting range.
Okay.
And what I thought was that we would build this structure, I guess, as a concrete wall on the front, and then we could go from, starting with concrete, going to possibly wood walls on the sides and the back. And the idea being here, of course, that we want to have a sort of like a little ledge at each level as well, right? Like a half-width ledge on the front. Mm-hmm. And what I did here is I just used a couple of concrete floor pieces just to line up where the next level will be. So this will be the first level at very close range, right?
Yep.
And there's going to be limited space because of the ground here. I guess we started off a little bit low, but what can you do? And we'll just build our way up as we go back. So the next level will be
I see what you're doing.
right.
Yep.
See, the previous one I started off just building a wall, and then the other structure around it was kind of an afterthought. Right?
It turned out good, but there was no particular plan in mind.
No, not really.
We had no idea what we were doing.
So now here we'll put like wood floor piece up here, and wood floor piece up here, and maybe there. Okay, that might be too much. I think what we'll do too is we'll alternate the direction that the steps go.
That'll make them more efficient.
And that's too close, so we'll have to figure out some other way to do this. I know. Oops, I fell off. Damn it! Now I can't get up there again. Okay, we'll put that there. Because it just so happens that I have a half-width piece. Okay, well.
Or if it doesn't want to cooperate.
It doesn't want to cooperate there, but that's okay. We can force it in there anyway by doing this. And then we can kind of sort of do it like this. Right. Then we can put this piece back.
And then you can put your stairs in.
We'll put our stairs in right there. Okay, that's too
That'll have to
much.
be a half piece again.
That'll have to be a half piece. And another one of these. There. Okay. Then we can support the back part with a, just a simple wooden wall, right? Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, so now we've got the next level of the target range built. And what we can do now as well is we'll just go with some lightweight pieces here, and we'll do just something like this.
Just build your own little catwalk.
Yep. That'll stick out a little bit further because the concrete wall is thicker. Right, but that's okay. Because at the center of each of these panels, of course, we're going to put
A dummy.
a dummy. Right. Hey, look at that. It glows like it's alive.
At least for momentarily.
It's alive. Okay. I thought it nodded at me too. But okay. If you only knew. So we could actually, you know, like do something like this too, right? So we can put, whoops. We can put a, kind of like this.
And if you want to range these too, what you can do is you can build a handrail in front too.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
you limit how far you move forward.
On this level, I'm not so sure it's really necessary because this is so close, right?
Well, it's more just the handrail sets the range.
Like scale-wise, each of these floor tiles is 10 feet square. Okay, and that's you know, to scale.
Are they? I thought they were 6 feet square.
No, they're 10 feet
They're
square.
10 feet square?
Yeah. Because if you look at the relative height.
Oh yeah, they were two and a half
character,
yardsticks, right? Or two and a little bit yardsticks.
Well, 3 and a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at the height of the character, right? Well, if my character is roughly 6 feet tall, well, you know, all of these, even these wall panels,
Oh,
are
maybe they
like,
were 3 and a little bit.
are like 10 feet, right?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. We did that such a long time ago. We did it for this project, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, 3 yardsticks is 9 feet, right?
Yo, I was just trying to remember what the fuck is a block? Is a block 6 feet? Is a block
No.
9 feet?
A block,
10 feet?
Okay, we can put a block down here where it'll be nice and square to the world, right?
We're gonna bust out the yardsticks for the viewers?
Well, we don't have any handy right now. I'd have to collect some.
Or console some in.
Yeah, but anyway, if we go here and put our block right there, right? Well, you can see how tall a block is compared to my character.
Yeah,
right?
if you're 6 feet tall, that's 10 feet tall.
Yeah, and they are cubes, so I already know that this dimension, the top, is the same as this dimension.
Yep.
Right. So, you know, therefore 10-foot cubes, right?
All right, fair enough.
And of course that means that 3 of those is 30 yards or 10. No, wait a minute, 30 feet. So 10 yards, right?
All I know is I had a hell of a time trying to stack fucking yardsticks vertically.
Yeah. Well, see, this would be 10, 20, 30 to the wall.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, from the back of this block is 10 yards. That's 10 yards. Right? Or 30 feet.
From the back of the block. So you might actually want to make this double up.
That's right. So we're going to do this.
And then run a handrail through it.
Exactly. Exactly right. Then, of course, we're going to have to build staircases at intervals so that we can get up and down here, too.
Yeah, you could even put them at either end.
Okay. So now, it just so happens that the concrete pieces do have a handy, except that I'm going to have to move this out of the way first so that I can put those 1, 2, put it back, move that one out of the way, 1, 2, put it back, move that one out of the way, 1, 2, rinse and repeat. Okay, so if you're standing now, whoops, that didn't go right. What the hell happened
I think it's
there?
because those ones aren't the same type.
Yeah, no, well, we can still pull them down so that they're flush right there. They just must have snapped to the bottoms of those.
Probably up.
Anyhow, so assuming then that we stand at this gap in between these two, then you're aiming straight down the middle, right?
Yep.
So then there's our bullet hole right there.
Yep.
And that's what the whole purpose of this is, of course, so that we can get an idea of what things look like. And by the way, the mod, said I was going to mention what the mod was called, is called Long Range Bullet Holes. And it's actually a pretty old mod. It came out in about 2016 or thereabouts.
Wow.
But it still works. And if you follow the instructions on it carefully, then, you know, like if I could set it up at the time when I set it up several years ago, and I knew a lot less than I know now about modding.
Probably anybody can set it up.
Probably anybody can. You just make sure you follow the instructions, because the instructions for that mod are actually kind of okay. So,
Time for one of our little chats, is it? I'd love to.
so anyway, we've got our first and second ranges now, right? And if we were to put a set of handrails in here, well, we know this is 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Roughly. If you stay behind this, you're at 10 feet. If your back is against this wall, you're pretty close to 20 feet, right? And so we will continue out another level here too. And I think we can probably move these power poles now. We've already got our project established, so we don't really need them to keep track of where we're going.
Yeah, you just need like one floor square to line up the next one. If you go two floor squares back.
That's right. Well, actually, I was going to keep this as a level surface.
Oh, okay.
Right, going back one more here yet. Right. And then I thought maybe we'd put in an extra one here. And then we'll have to use a wall piece or something here to you know, kind of establish where... Oh, okay. You know what? We didn't really need to use that. Yeah, we'll use this. Okay. Wall piece. Okay, floor piece upper. Then we can put in this right there.
Yep, you can hack
And
fuck a concrete
we
foundation.
can store those, because the purpose of those was to provide a snap point, right?
Yep.
Okay, maybe I need to move these stairs back and have that further out too, right? There. Okay, now what we can do, okay, we'll use this as a temporary, whoops, as an anchor point. And we'll just pull it from here over to here. Because we're not actually pointing at any targets on this one here, right? I made the target wall 5 squares wide, basically.
Gives you more than enough room.
Oh, what was that?
I think you just got a spam.
Uh-oh. Just stole focus, too.
Well, the game's still running.
Is it? Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Wow, your spam email stole focus from the game.
Yeah.
We need to alt-tab back into the game.
Hold on here. I have to unrecline my chair now.
Yeah, so you can grab the mouse and everything.
That's wrong. That should not happen.
Yeah, that's Windows for you.
I'm going to close the email so that that doesn't happen anymore. I'm going to do it right now. So that that doesn't happen anymore. Okay.
There you go.
That was weird. I didn't know that would even happen.
I didn't know it would happen either.
I more or less just leave the email open all the time just so that it stays active, right?
Yeah, but you've been getting more and more spam lately.
That's still on my old email account, though. Apparently, my new one, I don't have any on that one.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted here.
Yeah, they just can't leave well enough alone.
Yeah. Okay. So I can leave this one in here now, and we'll have one that kind of runs at more or less this level the entire length of the thing. Right? Because that will allow us to do things like build stairways up to the next level and that kind of thing. Because I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll make the next level the same height.
We put more Minecraft in your Fallout 4 so that you can
Yeah,
Minecraft
you know
while you
what?
Fallout 4.
I've never actually played Minecraft, but if you say it's the same, I'll believe you. Okay, so now we just need a set of steps going up to that one, right? Maybe what we'll do is we'll just hang a little piece like that off of there. We have something to attach our steps to. And then we can do another pretty cool thing with these special wooden wall pieces that I have, because I have half-width ones.
Oh, nice.
Except that it won't snap to that one. Okay. We'll get rid of that. And we'll use a wooden one instead.
See, what you do is you build a staircase attaching to the middle of nowhere like this. And then you don't put any handrails up. And then at the base of the stairs, you put a beer cooler at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got the way up onto the next level. So now I need to build another level of wall, right?
Yep. Another level of target range.
And then we need to decide how far back we want to go with our shooting location, right? But we'll figure that out in a minute. So we need to put some concrete walls up here again now. And by the way, if you're doing this and you have a character who can suffer from fall damage, well, you can do little things like at each level that you build, you can put wooden handrails around the edges to make sure you don't fall off and stuff like that too, right? That's not a bad idea to do. I don't have to worry about such things, but...
yeah, it's like the War Amps commercial, right?
Yeah.
Except with vampirism instead of robots.
Yeah. Actually, you know what I could do? is, yeah, I could do this. We'll just slap in one of these. Right?
Yeah, I suppose you're saving yourself some effort that way.
Well, then I'll have to put in a spacer, like a wall spacer in here. There. Yeah, I could put one in there too, just for the looks, right? Except that it won't go there.
Because of that staircase.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, there. Now we got our stairway going up to the next level already. And all we need to do is just put in our wall. So I can build 2,602 of those. So I guess those are what we're going to build.
Economies of scale.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh. Okay.
I'm just checking to make sure, because sometimes the snap points on these are funny, right? There we go. Okay, let's see if we can put that wall spacer in now that I've got a snap point to attach it to. Oh.
Wait, it'll snap on. Maybe you need two. Go to the right slightly.
Huh.
I think what it is it needs to snap onto that one piece.
Okay,
Like it'll snap partially through the wall.
no, let's try this. Ugh, boy. Okay. Okay, well,
Get your spacer piece out again.
you know what? Instead of doing all that, I'm going to do this. Okay, we're going to save that piece. We'll save these other pieces in case we need them later.
It's time to simplify the design, is it?
That's right. We're going to simplify the design. We'll store that upper floor piece. We'll just get rid of that. We'll put in this, because that will work. Don't ask me why that works. It just does. There. So from this point forward, we'll use these as the stair pieces, right? And of course,
you can still walk around the edge.
well, we'll do this again, like we did the last time. Right? We'll have these ones in the front stick out a little bit.
Just gives you more room on the mannequin.
Yeah, that's right. Because it also allows me to do things like I'll put, you know, like we'll use the back part of the wall to run electrical wiring.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll put lights on the front too, right? Okay. So then we'll do this. And we'll do that. Okay. We'll do this, and then this will be in preparation for the next step. That one will be up to the next one, right?
Yep.
And we still have a gap there, but I think now that will fit in there.
Just weird.
Yep, it's just weird. So there we go. I guess we need to put a block in over here too, because we blocked off the access. Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, we'll put a block in there anyway.
You'll put a block in because you want a block in.
Yep. Well, that way now if I want to, I can, you know, like kind of run around and be in front of this little fence doohickey too if I want. Okay. So, now this here would be 10 if we were to put railings here. That would be 10, 20, 30, 40, that would be 50 feet, right?
Yep.
But if we were to make it 60 feet, then that would be like 20 yards, right?
Yep.
Which would be, you know, for mathing and all that kind of stuff, it would be a little easier because it's an even number, right?
Well, you could always move it all back one.
No, we'll just add on to it, right? Well, I suppose that one little wall piece there is stopping me from being able to, right? Boy, there's settlement attacks all over the place now.
It's the end game.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just build the foundation here a little bit further back as well. Okay. And that sky is starting to get light again already. It's 5:16 a.m. Okay, but we can at least, you know, like do this part. Actually, it might be easier to do the counting again here now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we want to put in our handrails there first. Or we... Oh, look.
A dead guy and a...
Wow. In this little bank here, eh?
Yep.
And a suitcase. What's in the suitcase? There's a bobby pin.
A bone saw and a Ushanka hat.
Yeah.
Well, we know why that guy was buried there. It's because he played for the wrong team.
Yeah. What the fuck was he thinking? Anyway, we'll put our rails in here first. Just because it's easier to do that. Oh yeah, this is our extra, right? Oh, this one lines up with the wall. Okay.
That fireball's coming to get you.
Yeah. Yes, it is. What time is it now? It's 5:45. We still have a little bit of time. Okay, we'll just snap these in here. Yeah, and you know what? We'll just continue that wooden, whatchamacallit there.
Wooden walkway?
Wooden walkway. But maybe we'll do that later. What are we looking at for time here anyway? We've been at this for a while.
We are at an hour 19.
Okay, well, it's probably just about time to stop. But we showed off enough, I think, of the construction of the firing range that I can probably work on it a little bit off camera. And people will have gotten kind of the idea now.
Of what we're doing and how we set it up.
And how we set it up. And then when we come back next time, we can kind of show more or less at least the basic construction. And then we can, you know, like decorate and embellish and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I think that's just about enough. So we'll leave it off until next time.
I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99, and I hope you settlement building people out there are enjoying this. It'll be few more episodes yet.
Have a good one.